from OTL Elite Season 1 at Bahrain Short.
No, that's awesome.
I'm here with
Good
Mitch.
evening.
Sorry, Mitch.
Yeah. Good evening, Skoma. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh,
That was me.
I like my voice. Yes.
I'm just checking something.
No, it's all good, man.
Right, that's fine. So the constructors is up for grabs in this final race of the season between Haas and Alfa Romeo. The gap's only 11 points. Haas is in the lead on 388, Alfa Romeo followed behind on 377. McLaren currently sitting in third on 351. So it'll be interesting to see between those three teams where it goes tonight.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, guys, if you're not subscribed, can you please subscribe, turn on notification, and hit the like button. That will help the Racing Hub a lot out, please.
The Racing Hub includes the race tonight, which is OTL Elite.
Yes.
And it also has OTL, which race on a Monday night. And they finished their season two weeks back, I think. And they had a mess around Monaco a couple of days ago, which was good as well.
Yeah. And also WRL is starting in the new season. Another league.
Is that going to be with the new game?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. What do you think of these short tracks anyway, Mitch? Do you like them? Do you prefer them? Or
Yeah, they alright, eh? Don't often drive them because normally we do the longer tracks. But
the proper calendar?
yeah, they're nice.
They're different.
What do you
aren't they?
think of it? Yeah,
Yeah, I like them.
nice.
Bahrain is a nice one. I do like USA as well. I think it's very.
Yeah.
Some of them are okay, some aren't. Evening, Jensen. Comment on the side. Nice.
What?
Oh, and everyone's readying up.
Yeah.
We have a short quali, 18 minutes, and 100% race. Because it's a short track, it'll be around an hour for the race, I should think, which is only a couple of 10 minutes longer than a normal 50% race anyway. Mitch, this is the first time for me obviously commentating OTL Elite, so I'm not really I don't really know who might be where. I know a few of the drivers, but I'm not really sure. Do you know? I know you've been here a few times. Do you know who might be up there?
What's it, George Russell? I think he's up there. Who else? As Nathan, I don't know who's I think Connor, is it NSX Connor? I think he's Nathan or something. I don't know. Could be completely wrong. Who else? They now guys with OTL and WRL, like Mike and Jensen Brock. But I think George Russell is up there. What Sean and Larry, he's up there a bit, maybe a bit below, but anyway.
It's a very short track though, so I think anything can happen.
Oh, anything can happen, eh? Like, I could have just
Jinxed it.
I think so. Oh, hope not.
Well, we have both the Red Bulls out on track.
Oh and Fruitful.
And a couple of others, Fruitful and Smalley as well. Rocco Reggie is out on track, and so is Elfwise, who is from OTL. So it'll be interesting to see what time he puts up as well.
Excuse me.
It's a very short track actually.
Yeah, no, it is.
YFR is coming up to a fast lap now. We'll sit on board with him as he was the first one around.
Just close the window.
Seems to take T1 alright anyway in turn 2. A little bit sideways through turn 3. First sector of 21.8.
Okay.
Ooh. I don't know if the track's a bit cold. Obviously it's at night time.
Yeah.
But the grip obviously at the start doesn't look great. And I wouldn't expect it to though, not first thing.
Yeah.
But he puts up a lap time of 58.485. And try and go through
Not bad.
next to his teammate, a 58.0.
Rocco. Times are just gonna.
They should roll in.
Elfwise
Elfwise is coming up to the line, and he's put himself third at the moment. 58.3. Oh, and Jensen, he's just put it on pole actually. I missed that lap. 57.95.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit. It seemed good. Yeah, it was good.
Mike's coming back to the pit.
Okay, Mike. Adams in the pits. George Russell.
Alpha's going around again. I think he's half a second down at the moment.
How's Brock doing? Last corner.
Let's have a look at Brock. And that's a 58.9. 500's quicker at the moment.
Dang.
The McLaren boys will go on first and second.
Yeah. Who was that? Balajat?
The Warps on an out lap. Is your old black box on the lap? Yes, he is. All these times seem a bit very close at the moment, don't they? I think they'll close up a bit more, but it's going to be interesting. Purple sector for URL black box at the moment. Sector 2. and he goes first with a 57.8.
Oof. Okay.
Times are coming in now,
Don't
aren't
think
they?
Yeah, no, they're coming down alright. Yeah. Don't know him.
The warp's coming onto an outlet. Mike's just come out of the pit. Sit on the warp for a little bit. Yellow flag in sector 3, I think someone's just stopped.
Yeah, Mercedes, eh? Jet. Probably ran. Yep.
Maybe. No,
probably
he
good
seems
lap.
okay.
No, I think he's gonna try a second attempt.
Keep on with no warp actually. I had LJ and Texas just in front of him on the lap as well, so we'll keep an eye on these two. Through second and third sector.
Okay.
44.3. The warps was a 47.5. He has invalidated though. Time doesn't look too bad. A 58.9 puts an 8, but it's still in that second bracket though. The walk's just started a lap. Mike on a lap, Mike's on an out lap.
What Bolo Jet is?
He's just about to finish his time.
3 seconds quicker.
Almost 4 seconds quicker. It's put him 7th, 58.4.
Good lap from him.
It's hard to keep up with these, and there's such a short. George Russell, I think, is the next person to cross the line for a lap. Or 57.7. He's just put it on pole. That's
George
a good
Russell?
time. Yeah, George Russell.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think the warp pitted, so I think Mike is the next person.
Yeah.
Purple second sector, it shows up on his.
I think it's his first lap, eh?
I think so.
Yeah.
58.3, that puts him
Not
8th
bad.
at the moment.
Very nice.
Try and catch a few more people who are on laps.
Is it
Invalid.
going on?
Is Jensen on a lap? No, he's not on a lap. He might be coming on to a lap. I'll stick with him if he's going to go through. First sector seemed okay. He's only 5 thousandths off his first time at the moment.
Food 4 is gonna improve second sector half a second up. Great, just like 67. Just so close, eh?
It's very close at the moment. There's still 9.5 minutes to go as well. Jensen comes up to the line. He's improved his time by a tenth. He puts it 4th with a 57.8. Brock's on an out lap. Sean Larry is pitting. Is Jane Tex on a lap? No. He's pitting as well. Everyone seems to be boxing. What are Brock and Jensen doing? I think Brock's on a lap.
Yeah, he is.
Yep. He is half a tenth under, going through 2 sectors.
Will we get a little toe? No, he will.
And a 57.8. Just improves his time but keeps him 5th.
Yeah.
Jensen's going to pit. Oh, URL Black Box is up by another 10th and a half. This could put him in first if he can hold his speed through this last sector. It has over 57.6. Box up again through 2 sectors. Bit of wheel lock there, but he improves his time again and just squeezes in front of Jensen.
Sure.
So many cars on the track, he just started a lap. Elfwise is up by a 10th and a half going into the last corner. See if he can improve from 10th. And it keeps him 10th, but he's improved his time. Smalley's up by another 10, just under a 10th going into the last corner as well. That might put him potential P2. It has. It's improved into P2. His teammate Sean Larry is also on a lap.
Yep.
And he's up by almost 2/10 going into the last sector as well. I've just seen Bulhalar Jat has just put up a pole. And Snarl Larry puts himself up to 3rd as well. Pole was a 57.60.
Sure. Dang.
Fast times coming out now. See if you can catch someone on it.
I think Adam was on a lap, but he let Fruitful.
He's gone back into the pit.
Yeah.
Connor, I'll stick with Connor because he hasn't put a lap in yet.
Oh.
He's validated over the side.
No.
I think George Russell.
Connor, I think. I don't know, he might surprise me, but I think he's gonna be at the back.
Or do
We
you
will
think
see.
he'll want to start there, or yeah?
Yeah, no, I think so. Less, I don't know.
Rocco Reggie just improved his time, puts himself 8th with a 57.8. Times are getting very, very close now.
Yeah.
Jensen's going onto a lap, Mike's in the pit, JNTEX. We'll watch JNTEX, he's just off his first sector by 200ths.
Oh.
Oh, and Adam just left. Can you give him an invite?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
And JNTEX is going into the pit. He'll come back anyway. We'll try and keep up with what else is going on. I know in a warp here, I saw him race on Monday around Monaco. He did okay there. Jensen thought he's quite good pace, and I know Jensen is, so we'll stick with his lap and have a look. It just goes a bit sideways though, coming out of that corner up the hill. Adam's rejoined.
Yeah. Good.
And the Warp goes 58.6, puts him 13th, but I think he'll obviously do another run. George Russell come into the pit, so we'll sit with Connor as he finishes his lap.
Yeah, I think he has a bit of fuel in the car.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, no, is he gonna sit? Is this?
A 59 dead is still last, but it's still not far off the back of the pack so far. The Warp's a 10th up going into the last corner as well. He's pitting. So try and find a few of these on outlets. Otherwise is first. He's coming for his potential last run of qualifying. I do find this track an interesting one though to overtake. I think it's quite hard. Elfwise invalidates his lap, which is a bit unfortunate. I think and Connor's retired. I think that was in the pit anyway.
Yeah, no, it was.
Smalley's down on his time. Try and keep with someone in the front end this time. And he goes wide and invalidates. He'll have enough time for one more, maybe if he's got enough fuel.
Yeah.
Bullard is warming his tyres up for one more run. I don't know if Brock behind him is doing the same. Jensen just improved his time to a 57.6. That puts him 5th. That was his last run because he slowed right down.
Yeah.
We'll try and keep with a few of these. George Russell, is he going to improve his time? Coming over the line just by 6 thousandths, it puts him 2nd. He might do one more if he's got enough fuel. Texas coming to the line. He does improve by another 0.2, but it puts him 11th. Sean Larry improves by 2 thousandths, and he sits in 4th still. I just finished, I don't know where. We'll go to Brock because he's coming to the end.
Brock, do it.
Brock is half a tenth down through the first sectors. And he improves by that half a tenth and he sits in 9th. Mike's finished. I think there's a few in front of... George Russell's just put in the fastest lap of 57.5. And URL's just improved to 57.5 as well. 400ths off.
Okay.
Very close at the end, those two.
Yeah, no. True. Yeah.
And there's confirmation that George Russell took first. 57.5, look. URL Black Box second. Blood Jet in 3rd. Sean Larry in 4th. Jensen in 5th. Smalley in 6th. Rocco Reggie got 7th. IFR Fruitful got 8th. Brock was in 9th. Nawalk was in 10th. Elfwise, Jane Tex, Mike, Officer Doofy,
and Connor take 11th to 15th, but they've obviously got the preferred tyre, unless it's raining, but I doubt it will.
No.
I wouldn't think it would rain here.
Yeah.
Do these have a break?
I think they just go into it.
We shall
So
see
if
anyway.
You don't want to do anything or get something to drink?
No, I'm good. My drinks are next to me. I made sure.
Okay. No, cool. Yeah. Same.
They're just going through the last setup. Do a little bits, choosing the tyres. Well, for the 11th to 5th, someone's readied up anyway. No warp. Fuel load here might be interesting, obviously. With shorter tracks. I mean, you've got 3 massive straight runs, so carrying a bit of extra fuel here might not be too bad.
Yeah.
I do think it's a 2-stop here though. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, well, Skarma, I will agree with you. Yeah. Haven't played the game too much, so I can't really say. But yeah, I think.
I don't know what's happening. We had a warp ready up, but now we're waiting, so...
Yeah. Can't wait until the new game comes out, man.
No, neither can I. It will be very good.
Yeah.
With the different features it has, and the different damage and the different types of damage you can now get on your car.
Ooh, I'm scared of that, man, but yeah, I'm happy.
Oh, Adam's left the session.
Yeah, it's probably gonna start up now.
I would send him an invite, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not going to. Can you send Adam an invite if you haven't?
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Cool.
everyone's readied up anyway. And we are going. See if he's in his car, obviously, the formation lap. No, Adam's not in his car yet. Hopefully he can get back just before the start anyway. And he's joined the lobby anyway.
Yeah.
No, just hopefully he can take control of his car before the end of the formation lap.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yep.
So that was a tight qualifying. But yeah, I think it's gonna be even a tighter race.
Mike's had a little spin. Just go through tyres quickly actually. 11th place Elfwise took the softs. Jantex has chosen hards. That is interesting. Mike's on mediums. Adam Officer Doofy is on softs. But then that might have been the AI, and Connor has started on mediums as well. I don't think Adam would have started on softs really from the back. I'm not sure though. He might have some fun here.
Yeah, no, you know, Adam.
It'll be interesting to see JNTEX though, because there you go. Look, so 1 stop, soft medium. Oh, 1 stop, soft medium. 2 stops, soft medium. Lap 17 to 23. Interesting that.
Sure. Okay.
I think they're coming to the last corner. Hopefully we get a clean race, eh?
Yeah, hopefully. Let's hold thumbs.
Oh.
Oh.
Something happened to Jensen and Villar there.
Okay. Yeah.
Try and get a good camera angle for the start here.
Okay. Are you gonna watch George Russell?
I'll stick with George.
Okay, I will look at Brock or someone.
Okay.
Or Nathan.
Here we go, guys. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away they go. I think that was a great start by Larry there. And Jensen's moved up a couple of places. I think George Russell has kept it into turn 1. Yes, he has kept it into turn 1, and it looked pretty clean throughout the other parts. Yeah. Still a lot of cars there. 3 wide, 2 wide going through the 3rd turn.
Yes. Connor's coming.
We've got Connor at the back making a move here. Oh, and contact with JNTEX there.
Whoa! No! What? Did you saw that?
I see JNTEX go sideways.
Yeah, sideways into the wall. That's weird. I think he just
up the inside.
did Connor. I don't know. I know it was a bit of touching, but anyway.
I think the ignore the table at the moment on the left. That's just moved. Rock and Jensen are obviously there. We'll try and keep up with where everyone is. There we go. George Russell has obviously kept first place.
Yes.
Try and get onto the position changes at the moment. Brock had a good start with 2 up. Connor's got 3 places at the moment. JNTEX obviously had that spin, so he's down 3. But he should catch up. I mean, obviously this track, he's only 7 seconds, 8 seconds behind, but let me see. Soft to hard has now come into play. It says with a 1 stop. It's got rid of the 2 stop strategy on my screen. For JNTEX anyway. Everyone seems pretty close still. Running through the pack. We've got the 2 McLaren boys sitting in 6th and 7th. 2 Mercedes in 3rd and 4th. I think Officer Doofy... I thought he was going to try and get past there. At the moment though, George Russell has obviously at half-second gap. DRS, I think, has come into play, or will do definitely this lap. And I think some of those gaps may change a bit. You see him pulling over right to the right side, so then the person behind doesn't get the run on him.
Yeah.
I think everyone's keeping position, no one's going for... Elfwise looks up the inside of Rocky, thinks better. Mikey's gone a bit wide there. We'll stick with this front pair of 2-3 though, who are sitting within this half a second gap. You can see though on the big map there isn't a... all the little dots are touching as they go around. It looks like a little snake, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How close everyone is.
Yeah, I know it does. Yeah.
No one's got any penalties yet, which is always a good sign.
Yeah. No, it is.
But he's not pulling away at the front there, George. He's keeping the gap around 4 tenths, but I think it's very hard to pull away here. Obviously, with the straights, I mean, if you get out the corner well, even by the time he might be going for a pass here, actually up the inside. Okay. No, backed out of it. But no, it's very hard because obviously, even if you get a good pull out the corner, down the straight, someone behind you, the toe, DRS, it's very hard to even get anywhere.
Yeah, no, true.
Snarly close enough to try anything. With the DRS train as well, when everyone's got DRS behind each other, that makes it hard as well. We see Connor. Something happened in a walk there, yellow flag in sector 1. He's gone into the pit actually. I'm not sure what happened there.
I know he was feeding in the pits.
I don't know if he's retired. No, he's left the session. I don't know if he's retired though. I will keep an eye on his car.
Yeah, I think he...
How's Elfwise? Oh, no, Jantex on Hans. There was a yellow flag as well at the top of the hill in sector 2. That is Rocky. He had a spin.
Wow.
He might have touched that inside curb. I know I've hit that a few times and it's taken me out.
Sure.
And
yeah,
Officer Doofy has just picked up the first 3-second time penalty of the race.
So that's Adam racing, eh? Like, I know it's like ghosting my screen.
I'll keep an eye on the front. Something happened to URL Black Boxer. I don't know if he outbroke himself, but he went past George Russell at one point, and Snarl Larry's taken advantage and snuck second and managed to hold it on the straight. So I don't know if he outbroke himself or what happened. We'll stick with these though, because Bular Jack behind him is also very close.
Yeah, I know.
It looks like he's gonna try.
Oh, he's gonna send it.
No, he's come back in. It's very close there, very close.
Getting on that gearbox. Getting on the gearbox. Oh, getting a bit of toe from Sean and Larry.
Using his teammate to give him a toe there.
Oh, why not, eh? Oh, is it? Ooh.
They're both at the inside.
Ooh,
Left
touch,
room, but
touch.
Gets the inside line again.
And now is Black Box going to get him on here? Yeah.
He's got DRS.
Got DRS.
Bullar's got DRS as well, though, off his teammates. So I think he's held position very well there.
Yeah, pretty good.
And that moves the Mercedes up into second and third. We've got to keep an eye out for the Haas team here as well, don't we, with the Alfa Romeos. Obviously George Russell is in first at the moment. He's still got that half a second gap. His teammate Rocco was his teammate. Yes. He obviously had that spin, so that's interesting. Both ends of the race at the moment. Alfa Romeo, that's AlphaTauri. Is that Connor?
Ooh, some Sean and Larry, George.
Snarl Larry got past George, but George does have the inside line going into the
inside line. Oh, he's gonna have DRS. Is it gonna be Sean and Larry?
Sean Larry does not have DRS.
No, George has
got DRS.
Because he was behind, and activation pull.
Yes. Bullard's very close to his teammate as well. These front four are all within 7 tenths of each other. It's very close. You can see there the train of cars all coming down 1, 2, 3, 4. AlphaTauri's pulled out a little bit. No, 5, 6, 7, 8, all within 2 seconds of each other in a train.
Here we go, George.
Oh, he's gone a bit
Runs
deep there. I
football.
don't know if Schnell will
Yeah.
try and go around the outsides. Very, very hard to overtake here. Even when
Yeah,
someone
no.
makes a mistake like that, it's very short corners. And are they going
It
to pull
is.
out again? I think Officer Doofy just passed Elfwise there on the straight. I'll sit with the group at the back for a little while. How's Mike getting on his mediums? He seems okay recovery wise after his I'm not sure what happened to Mike actually.
Yep. Here we go.
Is he close enough this time?
Ooh.
Very close.
Oh.
Snarly did have the inside though. Oh, and his teammate Bullock, Jack, got through as well.
Ronan Leary is really going for the gaps, eh?
Oh, URL black box. I think he went a bit wide there, and Brock and Jensen have both squeezed past him as well. Fruitful's going on the inside of him as well, so he's just lost 4 or 5 places there with one little mistake. That's how close these guys at the front are. One little mistake that costs you 4 or 5 places.
Yeah. Nuts.
I think Jensen might have a run on his teammate here as well. He got a better exit out that corner. A lot better exit. Got past him easy. Oh, I didn't know you could change the camera angle to behind. Pulls away. I don't know if George is trying to get past again here. Elfwise has overtaken Officer Doofy.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Dang, man.
That was very good by George actually. I thought he outbroke himself, but he just pulled himself in behind Schnall there, so... And Smalley and Bullard Jet having a fight now down the straight side by side. I think they've both got DRS, yep they do. What a race these front 4-5 are having.
Yeah, no, for sure, eh? Like, really, it's exciting.
I mean, you've got Jensen, Fruitful, Brock and Black Box now all just waiting behind these group for a mistake or anything to happen. We'll see how Adam's getting on with Elfwise. He might try...
Yeah, mine.
Elfwise is running out of ERS there. I can see his thing flashing. I think they both got DRS though, off Connor in front. Yeah, they have. We'll come back to them, I think. It'll be interesting, those two. They both race for OTL and they're usually close in that, so it will be very interesting. We'll go back to the leader for a minute. Snarly now has his half a second gap, but we all know coming down to this straight it might disappear.
Yeah.
I do think Connor's done quite well though, from where he started.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah.
I think he's moved up a few places. 5, I think he was at the back probably.
Last.
Yeah, 6 places. See, that's what I mean. URL black box. I think he lost a position at the start to Snarly, but then after that he dropped for them 5 places because of his slight mistake. So it's going to be a very interesting race the further we get into it. The more the tyres wear.
Yeah.
Drivers are going to have to stay concentrated through this whole race.
Yeah. Even the well, I film for myself. Need to stay concentrated. Yeah. But also us to keep everyone entertained.
Schnarly moves over again. Everyone follows him, I think. Oh, Brock's going to make a shot for the inside of the IFR. Very clean overtake. And that moves him. Oh, I think IFR just had a little moment there, turning right. That allowed URL black box through anyway. And there's a yellow flag in the first sector. That is JNTEX, and I think he's gone into the pit and retired the car, which is a shame, really. He started on the hards and then got contact, didn't he? Spun, hit the wall, and yeah, it's not great, especially in short tracks. I mean, if you have to pit once or twice, you could be a lap down, you know.
Yeah, no,
but
true.
Fair play to him for carrying on and trying anyway. Everyone's still very close at the front here. Oh, and Bullard there, and George Russell going side by side.
Left.
Oh, and Smalley's come around the outside and being pushed off the track slightly. And Jensen's sneaked up the inside of both of them, I think. Well, up the inside of Smalley into fifth. Is he going to try and... And there's a yellow flag again in sector 1. I'm not sure who that... Oh, that is IFR Fruitful.
Yeah.
But his car is still on track. Oh, yeah, he didn't retire, he left, so his car's still on track. He has pulled over. I can't go to him, obviously, but in sector 1, yeah, his car's disappeared now, which is good. Jensen's on a charge. He's moved up 3 spaces in the last five laps. And
yeah, he's on a charge indeed, Stormer.
Mike and Rocco Riggi are having a battle down into the first corner.
Okay, let's see.
Rocco Riggi's trying to go around the outside.
Come on,
then
Mike.
Inside.
Sorry, Rocco.
Mike has DRS. Rocco does not have DRS.
Yes.
And I think that will be move complete. I don't know.
See you later.
I don't know if Mike's tyres are now coming into play. Obviously, he's...
Yeah, no, it could be, eh? The softs could be running.
Connor is also on mediums. He's the front runner of the medium runners, so Mike isn't...
Yeah.
Mike's what, 6, 7, 8 seconds behind him, so it's not too far off. But now he's got some free track to drive into. I think he might close that gap a bit.
Yeah.
And George and Schnarr, Larry are very close in the first corner again. Corners 1, 2 and 3. He's going to get DRS. He might go for a move here. I don't know if he's close enough. Schnarr, Larry defends the inside.
Good scrapping.
Very good scrapping here. Oh. Smalley stayed with these guys though. I mean, yeah, they're all very close, but he still stayed with them. URL Black Box is back up with them. Brock's got a bit of a gap to him now, second, or just under a second, but...
Here we go, George.
Oh, George again.
Touch. Ooh, but what for extraordinary, but deep. And well, we got, yeah, it's fine. I think George will have the DRS.
George has got DRS. No, he doesn't.
Oh, Sean and Larry. Sorry, my bad.
He hasn't gone for a move though. That we might see that every lap. I think, you know,
Oh,
if they
yeah,
complete this
no.
gap, that's every lap. And
Keeps us on our
we've got
toes.
another 38 laps of this. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it is. And now, what is Sean and Lenny gonna do now? Like, is he gonna... George is really going to the pit lane?
Ooh.
Like, close to the wall, or Sean and Lenny? Oh, they're weaving on the straight.
I think Sean might get him this time on the inside. He does run a bit deep.
Oh, gonna be 3. Almost. Oh, Jensen is right
Jensen's
there.
right there. I'm on Jensen at the moment.
Yeah,
But they've all got DRS, haven't they? So
Yeah, except Sean and Lenny. Here comes George. Ooh.
and another
Dang.
overtake. It's back and forth between these two at the moment. Brilliant driving though. Brilliant racing.
It is. It is.
Oh, and there goes Smalley on Jensen. And I don't know if URL got a good... I think Jensen's just pit. Jensen's just peeled off to the pit.
Oof.
On lap 21. We will check with Sean again at the first turn, going up the inside of Larry. Again, no contact or bare minimal, which causes no damage.
Yay! It's...
I think Bully just went wide there and Smalley got touched on the inside, which then moves Black Box back up as well.
Yeah.
And you can see Brooks coming now to the back of these. I think the more these front 4 or 5 race with each other, and George Russell just got a 3-second time penalty. That could be huge at the end of this race.
Yeah. Well.
But yeah, no, I say Brock's catching up slightly at the back there. He's now within 6/10 of Smalley. So will any of these follow Jensen and George? Is that George pitting? George is pit. And so has Brock. Brock's pit. The others are continuing for a few more. Mike obviously will carry on because he's on the mediums. Where are these two going to come out? George Russell's gone for mediums and so is Brock. I think they might be doing a 1-stop then, for sure. Have they come out into anything? No, I don't think they have. Jensen, who pitted a lap early, he has lost out a lot of time.
Yeah, yes,
I thought the undercut would be bigger, but he looks like, I mean, he's behind Brock now by 3.2 seconds, so he must have lost about 5 seconds. I don't know if he sped going into the pit or if it's, I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
We also have now got Black Box and Schnally who have pit. Larry's pit as well from 3rd and 4th. Connor's moved up into 3rd at the moment. He's the front of the medium runners. Mike's now in 4th. He's moved up to 4th. Not slightly closed that gap. A bit more every lap. See, George has come out into in a nice gap actually. He's got 8 seconds to Mike in front of him. And his pit start was a lot quicker than Larry's again. He's now 1.6 behind him, so I think these front two have got a pit. I'm not sure. I think Bullard Jats carried on. Smalley his pit. And Connor, I didn't realise he was that close to them. He's now flying. Absolutely flying in 2nd there.
Yeah.
Mike's now in 3rd as well, so where's he going to come out? Is he going to come out in front of George? I don't think so. I think Schnarly's got him as well. I think Brock might have had him as well. Brock's had him, so he's lost out on quite a few places as well there. Moved into in between the two McLaren boys in 8th. Interesting. Is that Elf? Yeah, that's Elfwise. He's had a bit of a spin. Rocco is right behind him.
Here we go with Rocco.
Well, I was just pit.
So close.
Rocco has gone around the outside of Elf. Locks up slightly, but I think he'll keep that move. It depends on DRS. I mean, Elfwise should have DRS. He has got DRS.
Yeah.
So he's going to come back at him down the straight.
Oh, he's going to send it down.
Got the inside.
Ooh,
and Rocco's going to obviously get the inside line. Then we come up to the next DRS zone. I think he might be a bit far back. You got to... I think he's that move's completed. I think I'm not sure, but we'll come back to it nearer to the end. I have noticed that Elfwise's petrol lights on though, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Adam's still floating around. He's now done his tyre change as well. Onto the mediums, 8 seconds behind the very crazy bunch at the front that we've had so far in this race. I think he'll be happy with top 10 though, coming into Elite. I think he'll be happy with top 10. Elfwise, I thought at the end of that, but I think he's outbroke himself.
Yeah.
We'll go to go back to these front view and just have a little look. We know Connor and Mike have both got a pit.
Yeah, I know they do, eh?
They will be on the soft tyre. I don't know exactly what the difference is, but obviously they'll go off at the end, so...
Well, Lewis just lost it.
Oh. And we've got URL overtaking Snarl Larry into turn 1.
Okay.
Since that pit stop though, you can see there's a few gaps.
Yeah.
Since George has now pulled away his, I mean he did get that time penalty, and since he's got that, he's driven very hard to create that gap. I mean Brock's still all over the back of these two in front of him as well. Smalley's still there by half a second, so still a lot of interesting racing to go here. See if Brock's close enough coming in. He's very close. I know.
Yeah, he's gonna send it down.
He's got the inside line anyway. I think he's should be okay from there. The way some of these guys take these corners is brilliant. This.
Yeah, no, it is.
Not like we do. Not holding the accelerator going around corners. It's very clean. As in the like the corners are clean, not the driving next to each other. That will probably always be clean from these guys. They're very experienced. I think Elfwise just retired. I'm not sure if that was on track. I think it was in the
I'm not
pit.
sure.
There's only one of the Taris on track, so he must have retired in pit. Adam is staying with Rocco there for a little bit anyway.
Okay. Here we go, Brock. Black box.
Brock's trying to sit on the outside to inside. Two behind are having a little battle as well. They've joined this 4 again. I think Brock is close enough. He's going to try and go around the outside. And he has. He's going around the outside of URL. I'm not sure if he's on a bit of a charge here, Brock. He's pushed through a few cars since his pit stop. And he's at the front now of this little pack behind George, so obviously he's going to have to defend going down here, but it should be good. Oh, and George just overtook Mike there. I missed that. Obviously Mike hasn't changed his tyres. Try and get 2 and 3 wide going into turn 1.
Brock
Turn
just
2 and 3. Brock lost out a place there.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
2 places.
That's awesome.
All 4 of these just on the back of each other is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. No, I didn't realise Brock had lost out 2 places there. Small and URL both took him, so one straight.
Yeah.
So unless whoever sits at the front of this pack can create that DRS 1 second gap, I think this might be all the way through. And George parked the fastest lap, minute 3. Brock's right behind Black Box. Is he going to try and go up the inside? Yes, he is.
Gang. Brock's got
Another overtake.
nerves of steel.
Yes, he does. I wonder how far Mike and Connor are going. They've now done 30. They both haven't stopped. I think they're the only ones yet. They're the only ones who haven't stopped. They've done 30 laps, 31 laps now.
Do you think? Because it's a shorter track.
Yes. I mean, the others did 21 on their soft.
21.
Roughly around 21. So you're looking about 35, maybe 34, 35, 36.
Around there. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I'm not sure if... I know Brock does have DRS, but I don't know if Smalley's created a gap here. It's 7 tenths, but that was the straight, so... These two are all over the back of each other again. No matter whether it's 2nd, 3rd place or 6th and 7th. URL and Snow Larry have been all over the back of each other all this race.
Yep.
Jensen's sitting nicely on the back of this as well with Bihula Jet.
There we go. Smalley on Mike.
Smalling should have Mike here just because of the tyre wear, fresh tyres. I don't know. Mike might slightly get in the way of Brock here. So Smalley might be able to. I think he'll get. Well, he's got a 9/10 gap now. It's over a second, so he's found his gap. If he can keep it and not make any mistakes, he should be okay where he is now. So we see Brock going up the inside of Mike here.
Yeah.
I don't think Mike's gonna defend too much.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Not with the tyre situation. Now Larry will need or will want to get past Mike as soon as possible to stop Brock getting that gap as well. Obviously he gets DRS. He's 7/10, so he kept that gap, and I think Brock stayed within Smalley's second gap, you know. He did have DRS, so he pulled that back quite well. Oh, what's just happened here? With Mike. Mike just, I think he was getting out the way of a few drivers.
Yeah.
I think it's just Jensen now behind. Connor's still doing quite well. Yeah, he got out of the way of Jensen as well. You did say actually he was going to start the back, and you said he was going to do quite well. He's pitting now actually. He's going into the pit, so that'll be interesting where he comes out. I think the pit stops around. He will be probably 9th unless Mike comes in behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, George has just passed him, so he'll do. Yeah, Mike's just come in as well, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So fresh set of socks.
Be on the charge.
Yeah, 23.
Oh,
what?
no.
23 laps.
Yeah.
Rocco Ridgely's just got past Mike as well, so Adam's still sitting where he is. Is he? Oh, he's past Mike as well. Mike's just come out the pit behind Adam, Alpha Sadufi. So
Sure. Okay.
Adam has pit as well, so that'll be an interesting one. I know he's on the mediums and Mike's on softs, but that'll be interesting. So Connor come out 8th. 5 seconds behind Jensen in 7th. On a fresh set of softs, he can catch up here. I mean, there's not masses of gaps in front of him. I think Bullard might go for a dive up the... No. Might be great defending here by URL.
Yep.
Good defending. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't got a clue who's getting 3rd in this race. I mean, Georgia obviously has his gap now.
Yeah.
He's got his penalty gap as well. So I don't think he's got other warnings.
Let me just have a quick look.
He's got a 4.2, 4.1 second gap. Everything can change though. There's still 21 laps left.
Yeah.
You never know what could happen.
It is.
We don't know if it's going to rain at the end of this race.
Yeah. You don't know.
Oh, here comes Snarl Larry on Brock. He'll have to go around the outside.
Oof.
Brock just pushes over slightly.
Here we go.
Oh,
Boxman is there.
And there's Bullard.
Black box. I mean.
Black box. Yeah, he got past. Bullard as well behind is now right behind these guys again. Jensen's caught up. He's within that DRS as well. Connor's caught up 2. Was he 6? Did I say 6.2 behind?
Yeah.
He's now 4 seconds behind, and it's been 2 laps.
Yep. No.
So
he's
flying. He's flying. He's just
Yep.
taken 3/10 out of that last straight. Oh.
I think. I don't know. Like.
URL
Okay,
gonna
so
go for
we
Brock here.
like halfway. Just
URL's
under
taken Brock. Are we going to get Snarly through the middle as well? No.
I think Connor is gonna be at least in the top 4, top 5, and easily.
Well, if he can catch up to Jensen, which he is, I mean, at a rapid pace, he's just taken another 4 or 5 tenths out of another straight and a half. So
Yeah.
if he can catch this group, I mean, what, from 4th to 7th, there's 1.6
Yeah.
seconds. So,
Oh, black box, 3-second penalty. Sorry.
ooh, yeah, URL Black Box just picked up a 3-second penalty, so that will be interesting as well.
Yeah, it is.
Because I mean,
and also-
3 seconds in their gap is 6 places. Look,
Yeah,
So-
no, it is.
it's going to be very close. That's annoying.
Okay, so Mike is just also slowly catching. Rocco.
7.4. We'll keep an eye on that. He's also on softs.
Yeah.
I mean, Connor's another 8/10 quicker through that last
Yeah.
sector and a half, so he's definitely going to catch these guys. I mean, what if he can get in front of these guys quick enough and get enough gap? I think by the time his softs start running out nearer to the end, he should be okay. But it depends how quick he can get past here.
Yeah.
Oh, Officer Doofy, another 3-second time penalty. I think that puts him to 9. I don't think he'll be too worried sitting where he is. But,
Yeah. It's still not nice, but
will Brock make a move? No, I think he's slightly too far behind. Bullard got through on his teammate there as well. I think they can save ERS, those teammates, they could save their ERS through here. Keep switching positions if they wanted to.
yes.
I think it's actually very hard to get it back on this track with the straights going
Yeah,
through
I know.
everyone's. I mean, they're all under 46 was one, the rest are under 30, so it might be very hard to get it back here.
Yeah. So Connor is on Jensen.
Connor's caught up to Jensen very quickly. Look,
No. Yeah,
Is
all
he-
the best guys.
is he doing this now?
Yeah.
Wow, look. Fastest lap, 59.8. Pulls past Jensen.
And Mike is also
Jensen,
closing.
yeah. He's took 2 seconds out of Rocco Reggie over the last 3 laps.
Yeah, pretty good.
2 laps. Mike's just putting the fastest lap. 59.6, look.
Not bad. Good job.
Brock's getting close to URL Black Box again. Smalley's now pulled away. You can see he's kept that constant 1.1, 1.2 since that. But I think what will help him is the fact that Brock, URL, they're all fighting for this 3rd position. So that's definitely going to help him. Apart from the fact that him and now URL will not have DRS.
Yep.
A few, no, just one fuel light at the moment. I can see. I think Adam did he just come out the pits
Yeah.
there?
I think he did.
He put
I
on a
think
fresh
he's
set
on
of
softs,
softs. Yeah, he's going on softs.
Yeah.
He's
I
a lap
thought he
down,
would.
but I don't think he'll mind
Yeah.
that. Where's the gap? Look, we've got Connors closing in. Pulled a slight gap to Jensen, who's sticking in this DRS zone. "42 laps of overtaking so far. You can't really get much better than that." I try and keep up with it all.
Yeah, I know. True.
I didn't think it'd be this hard on a short track, but
Yeah, I know it's
Connor's
difficult.
got a better. Oh, no, they're all in DRS. Look, he got a lot better exit out of that corner, but he's actually losing time down the straight to Sean Larry there. But he has DRS, so does his teammate in front. Brock is sitting behind URL as well, who's got he's got a bit of a movement. Connor's going up the inside of Snarl there. Will he keep
Here
position?
comes Tron and Lily. Okay, no.
His ERS
And
is quite low.
Mike is
but
under 3 seconds.
Mike is within 3 seconds of Rocco, who I saw he did get a time penalty as well, so he is, he's behind him at the moment, but I think Mike would like to get in front of him on track anyway. At least close the gap to Jensen and that. Oh, and Adams just put up the fastest lap there. He used a bit of DRS there, I saw that.
Yeah.
Behind these front runners.
Yeah.
Some of these camera angles aren't brilliant, but
Yeah, I know.
we'll try and get the best out of it. I don't know. These guys are either very close or they're just off. That was close, wasn't it? Two teammates there almost clipping, but you can see how
Do you think
Go on.
Yeah. Okay, no comment. Do you think Connor can at least maybe win the race?
Who's that, sorry?
Because the pace, I don't know.
Connor?
Yeah, Connor.
What's the 22, 12 laps?
Yes,
No, I know he's just moved up to 4th. It was a good overtake out the outside. I think he'll catch URL. He's within a second anyway. I think he's got him. That doesn't help him actually, because he'd pulled almost a second gap over Brock behind him. So that won't help him. I think he'll catch Smalley. At the pace he's going, another 4 seconds, 4.5 seconds, I think he'll catch him. It'll be very interesting. I don't think he'll catch George, just because of the amount of laps that are left. But it will be very interesting.
Yeah, no, it will be. Mike is
Here's
1.4
Connor. Here goes
seconds.
Connor on black box
Here we
anyway.
go. Yeah, that's it. Nice.
Good clean overtake and made the corner. Oh, I saw at the back there. Bullard, he, I think he went a bit deep, a bit wide, and that allowed.
Yeah.
Allowed Brock past. I think both him and his teammate, though. I think I'm not 100% sure. No, just Brock. Connor's already on the back of Smalley. Look. I'll tell you what though, I have just realised George Russell has that 3-second time penalty. I do think Connor will get within that.
Yeah, no, I think so too.
I think he might take the win here, but I don't think he'll take win on track.
Yes, no.
Because as soon as he passes Smalley, he loses the DRS, so he'll lose probably 6/10. I think it might give you down here. And he still has to get past here. Smalley's done very good defending. He'll take the inside line here. Ooh, slight bit of contact, but I think he's made moves up, and now he's lost. He's got DRS. Connor has DRS, so he'll keep the position. Black box was looking up the inside. Valhalla is going side by side with Brock through the second sector.
Mike is on. Oh yeah.
Mikey is on the back of Rocco as well. That was a great overtake though there by Vihala on Brock going around this section of that track. I know I wouldn't want to overtake anyone going through there.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Brock again, back past. And has he kept position? I think yes. Yes, he's kept position.
Yeah.
Connor is now past Smalley and slightly catching. Yeah, he's catching George slightly with 11 laps to go.
Yeah, slightly. Will gets close between Mike as well.
Brock has just been overtaken again. Oh, and his Snarl Larry's up the inside of him as well.
Yeah.
He might have had a slight moment there, or had to back out of turning. What that has done, what Connor's allowed, is the fact that now URL Black Box is right behind Smalley again within that DRS range. So that might bring him back. I know he has that. I know he has that time penalty, but it's always good to finish on track further up.
That's it.
Can we see the tyres?
Rock. Got small
Tyres. There was a one stop. Connor did a one stop. He started on mediums, and so did Mike. Officer Doofy has stopped twice. Mike has now got past Rocco into turn 1 and held it going into turns 2 and 3, but Rocco will get DRS here. Mike's going to defend early to the inside. And Rocco's going to try... Good bit of defending there by Mike. Great by Reggie. Rocco as well. I don't know if Mike's tyres might be slightly going. But that's for 10th place, so we'll see. There's some changes. Anyway, you can see Connor, he started 14th and he's now 13th. He has caught up another second. Brock and Bill just going and overtaking each other in the same part of the and there's...
Oh, here comes...
Is that Snarl Larry as well up the outsides?
Ooh.
Having a three-way battle going through the S section of this track. Brilliant.
Nice.
And Jensen's now on the back. Jensen's right on the back of the pair as well, so...
Come on, Jensen.
Snarl, I think Snarl might be close enough here to take Brock. Oh, is there contact? What? Contact. I think Bullard Jat moved to the right. Yeah. I think Brock then missed. Brock also moved right to overtake him. Safety car. Yes, there is a safety car. With 6 laps left. Oh wow. That's made. Wow.
Mike is putting. Yes, baby.
I mean, Adam can unlap himself here if people pit. Connor's on the soft tyre. He might not have to pit here, but it's a very short track. I don't know how many. The safety car can only do 4 laps, so that will be 55. It all depends. I think they're just going to see what everyone else does, but I think they might go for softs here. George is coming in. George is coming into pit. Connor's staying out. I thought he would. Smalley's staying out as well on the medium tyre, so that'll be interesting. URL's come in. Brock's coming in. Jensen's come in. They've all come in. Mike probably will stay out, but he's a little way behind. I think they'll get out before he comes round.
Mike just put today.
Yeah, Mike just pitted. So did Adam. But Adam is a lap down. I mean, he can unlap himself if he wants to.
Okay, yeah. I hope so.
So, at the moment, we've got Connor in first, followed by Smalley second. This will be interesting because George and Black Box both have, I think, 3-second time penalties. Yes, they do. Brock now sits in 5th. Snarl Larry has a 3-second time penalty. He'll be in 6th. Jensen's in 7th. Mike is going to catch up. And did he? He didn't get lapped, did he? No, he didn't.
No, I don't think so.
He's now in the back of this group in 8th with no time penalties as well. I think Adam's the only one who's a lap down. Rocco.
That's correct.
Rocco has his 3-second time penalty. So with the way it's going, I mean, depending on when this safety car comes in, they've only just caught up the front runners to it anyway. The back car is Rocco, and he's only in sector 2, so you might get another 2 laps here. So 2 laps would be the 4 which it's been out for, so we'll have a two lap race shoot for the end. Interesting on Smalley's strategy staying on mediums, but they are I don't think they're 28 laps old, and Connor's softs are 17 laps old, so those two might have to do a bit of defending, you know, on these last couple of laps.
Oh yes, no, they have to, eh? Just want to say, guys, if you not subscribed, can you please subscribe and turn on notification when we broadcast racing, and hit the like button, please. Thank you. Yeah. Cool. Now this anyone's game, eh?
Yes. Safety car won't be coming in this lap because Mike and Rocco are just behind, so hopefully it comes in at the end of lap 54, and that gives us 3 laps of racing.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to have seen if Connor could have caught George at the end there. He was definitely making a charge for it, but obviously now it doesn't even matter.
Oh yeah.
But depending on his tyres, I mean his tyres are 19 laps old, so that's going to be very interesting as well.
Yeah. That's it.
Everyone's caught up, so we shall know when we go around these top 3 corners if it's coming in. It should be.
Yeah.
Fastest lap at the moment, obviously Adam. He's got that.
Yeah.
I think that might change. I think that might change now, coming into the last 3 with everyone on fresh softs apart from the top 2.
Safety car in this lap?
Yeah, safety car is in this lap, so Connor will do what he wants at the front and keep pace.
I think he can still do it, eh?
You think he can hold on? I mean, he's on soft tyres, so there's nothing.
Yeah. You're gonna be like hunting him down and Smalley as well, but
He's gone. I'm not sure if he's going yet. It looked like he gone. Safety car. Yep, we're off again. Is anyone close enough? Oh, there's a big gap from 3rd to 4th there. Brock's going. Brock's overtaking. He's moved up into 4th. Hopefully we won't get any contact going into these last few corners. I think Mike was side by side with Adam there. Adam is the ghosted car because obviously he's lapped. Oh, we're seeing George trying to go up the outside of Smalley there. That was a brilliant overtake, that. Same place as Officer Duty got another 3-second time penalty. Remember, George is on these brand new set of softs.
yeah.
I mean, there won't be DRS, will there?
No.
And there goes George. I mean, he's got past. He does have that time penalty. So, can he push? Oh,
And he goes.
Connor's gone back. Connor's tried to get back, and then George has gone round back out the outside. So, brilliant from those two there, crossing over 2-3 times in 2-3 corners. But with no DRS, I mean, I don't. Smalley isn't exactly. Brock isn't exactly pulling up to Smalley on the straight, so he is right behind him though.
Yeah.
And that was close by URL, but he's right behind both of them as well. Mike's caught up, obviously, with the no time penalties. It's going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
What, we last lap? We're going on to last lap, aren't we? Yeah,
Oh,
we're going
yeah,
on to last lap,
that's it.
guys. This is it. George has a... George just got fastest lap, 58.8.
Yeah.
Brock's overtaken Smalley here. Can he hold it?
Mike
Smalley's had a
and
little moment.
Jason.
URL's just got past him as well. Right, everyone's all behind each other. Can anyone make a move here? Snow Larry has a bit of pace on Smalley here. He's going up the inside. And URL looks like he might be trying to go around the outside of Brock. They're up the hill as well. This is brilliant racing from these guys. Slightly wide, he's been pushed, but Brock was not allowing him back on there where he wanted to.
Sure.
Well, George comes through him first, but I think Connor's got this because obviously the time penalties. Brock did very well to get back to where he did for third. Is he going to say second? Yeah, he's second. URL with his penalty drops him down to about 7th, I think.
Sure.
Very close race. That safety car at the end, that was brilliant. Connor, driver of the day, obviously he started at the back, or near the back. He drove very well.
Yeah.
And
True. Are we gonna do interviews?
We can do.
Okay.
I don't have any of these guys though.
I think I have. Who do I have here? I think I have George, if I'm not mistaken, and we will just ask George Russell to.
It's a shame he got that penalty, you know, because he defended very well for the first 24 laps, 23 laps before he started getting that gap, that 3, 4, 5 second gap. And then that safety car. I mean, that was a shame because I think it was a racing incident, really, because Bihular obviously pulled to the right to defend the inside of turn 1. Brock obviously moved right at exactly the same time to overtake him, and they just got caught up. Yeah.
Let me just try to be here. And driver of the day from the comms box. What do you think, Scrum? Who stood out for you? Or
pretty much everyone. I think. I think we got to give it to Connor. Really, I know he started at the back, but he made his way through past people. He did his tyre change. He then caught back up to him. He overtook Jensen. He overtook Hulard. He overtook a lot of fast people. And even without the safety car, I think he would have pushed himself to first anyway. So I think we will give it to him.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Connor. You are driver of the day from Comms.
Yeah, I'm just trying to for my friends list. Just 2 seconds. Then. Let me see, because I think what did
send Adam an invite, because obviously he usually does the thingy anyway. You might want to say something.
No. Yeah, that's it. Just I think PlayStation's being a little bit silly.
Let me see who I've got in here. Let's see how many I can get in here. None of them. Right. Adam, we'll see if we can get Jensen in. I'll send Mike an invite just to see if he's got anything to say about his start and that. I think that's the only people I actually have off this group on here.
Cool.
The others can add more if they want to, or stay on. But if no one joins, we shall call it that. We'll give them a minute, just see if they want to say anything. But that was. Did you enjoy that though?
Yeah, it was good.
It was a good race. Here's Jensen. How are you, Jensen, after that?
Yeah. I think we're supposed to get there
Yeah, if
top threes.
if you don't mind, man, please.
Yes, I'll get them
Oh
in
wow.
right now.
Did I miss
For
them? I did.
I'll be making an announcement anyway in the stream. Just a message.
Sorry guys, I missed the end. First place was Connor, second place was O'Brock, third place was George Russell, fourth place was Smalley, fifth place was Jensen, sixth place was Mike, seventh place was URL Black Box, eighth place was Snarl Larry, ninth place was Rocco Reggie, and 10th place was Officer Doofy. And I think everyone else retired. Yes, they did. So that was it. But Jensen, how did you find that? Because sometimes you were in third, fourth, and then you moved to seventh. There were so many overtakes. It was quite crazy to keep up with it all, really.
I mean, I picked up damage anyway, so...
I thought you did, because when you pit, you lost about 6 seconds, and I thought the undercut would have been a lot better here. But obviously, if you had wing damage, I thought that might have been why you had to pit for so long.
No, Jensen bottled it.
I was just asking the guys if they're gonna join, but...
Yes, I'm sure they will.
If they're not, then I guess, but...
How was your race, Adam, as well?
It was fun until a safety car and somebody took my fastest lap off me. That is in question. I might just keep the fastest lap for myself because it's unjust.
The safety car was very unlucky.
And it was out of order.
For sure. But that's it for mate.
I feel like everybody done it on purpose because I was the slowest driver on track. They want me to have fastest lap because I would gloat for the next 10 years.
We will talk about that lap,
The fact you finished top 10 though, you must be happy. It might have been last, but still, you finished.
I got lapped because I pitted for softs.
Yes.
I'm not 100% I'd have got lapped if I didn't pick, because I didn't have to.
No, you
But
didn't.
It is what it is. It is what it is, and I enjoy racing with these guys, and they're fast. That's why we got this league going.
Yes.
These guys are quick.
I don't think you would have.
No, I might not have, but you know, it was nice to be involved last race of the season. They've all been a cracking bunch, except for Jensen and Mike. No,
Brilliant.
Mike's very hard to deal with. Moment of the season, though.
Here he is. Here we go. Oh no.
How's the bike?
Here we go.
Go. How was your race?
Very, 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 very boring. I must say.
You seem to
I was
enjoy yourself
happy.
at the end with Adam's
There we go.
ghost.
Oh yeah, Adam's ghost was all over the place.
Yeah, no, true.
We got an actual podium set.
Was that George? George, you finished third only because of your penalty. Happy with third place?
No.
No, you did. I tell you what, you did very well for the first 20 odd laps. You defended very well. You were back and forth with a couple of them, and then obviously you got that gap, and we thought that was it until the safety car. But things do change, and it was very unfortunate.
Yeah, just a shame certain people can't drive, but yeah. We won't go into details.
What are you talking about?
It begins with B, ends in Ula. But yeah, no, just like it was a good race to be fair. Obviously, quite a few battles with
There was about
is it
100
Black-
overtakes.
Is it Black Box?
Yeah, Black
someone?
Box.
Yeah.
Black Box,
And,
Smalley, you were all over each other for the first 6, 7, 8, 10 laps. It was brilliant to
And then
watch.
obviously the Mercedes came, and that's when it became not really a clean battle. But yeah, no, it was looking okay. I always knew Connor was going to come through because of the soft.
Yeah.
We always know Connor's going to come through, Nathan.
Yeah,
Always no.
We weren't sure.
He was
But
quicker than me at the start of the race.
I tell you what,
I was on
proper
softs.
rubbing me up.
Well, you was ghosted. I didn't know if you was actually driving or what happened.
Do you know
because
what?
was gone and came back.
Where I lagged out in quality, we wasn't sure if I was ghosted, and then all of a sudden I've gone past you, really happy, I might add, well happy, overtaking the elite champion. That all my days I've done it. Then you came straight back through me. It was like sweet.
Yeah, I saw you was ghosted. I just stole some DRS and just carried on my life.
Look, I'm not bothered, man. You guys are the elite. You guys are quick. So the fact I was on track with you, I had a little battle with you. Yes, we had an offsetting tyres. It was enjoyable.
But still, yeah. The difference between soft and medium wasn't actually too much there.
No, I mean, I'd have liked to have got in Nathan's way at some point, but you know, he cheated and started on pole. You know, out of it, didn't have a race. But you guys on track, you're fast, and it was a privilege for me to jump on track with you lot and actually have a race and not look completely crap.
Yeah. There's been some worse people that's been racing.
I mean, I know. I mean, that might disastrous. Jensen, dirty driver. I mean, we've got to discuss my fastest lap that was stolen because of the safety car. Not impressed. None of you were taking that off.
Connor took that in the end, didn't
Made
he?
its short return.
Yeah, those last two laps were just quality laps. I missed out on P2 and by a tenth, and yeah, that's the constructors right now.
Oh, that would have been.
I thought you had that sealed up. I didn't think we even had a chance.
Yeah, well, up until the safety car, me and Rocco were fine, and then the safety car came out, and yeah.
If there was no safety car, yeah, Haas, I think, would have won the
Haas
constructors.
got third and ninth. Alfa Romeo take first and
I mean,
sixth.
Nathan, I'm gonna take the blame for you losing constructors because I didn't stop hounding Mike about racing. So, you know, I thought it's unfair that Connor didn't have a teammate, so my bad.
I
It
mean,
would have been you guys would have needed 2 more points to have won it anyway, because Alpha would have won it on comeback as well. But I mean, at least one of the championships went to the wire anyway. Went that close. Like,
I mean, look, we've done this league late. You got the majority of you lot have turned up every week, and you've made it what it is. To me, it's been a successful first season.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And hopefully you'll be here for season 2.
got a question for the commentators
Yeah.
anyway. Driver of the day from you guys.
Driver of the day I gave to
Common, we
Con.
can say.
I gave it to Connor
Yeah.
because of the way he got past people and just went through.
Connor does it every week, Scarmy. You can't just give him.
This
driver
is
of
the
day.
first
It's
time.
okay,
This is the first time I've watched a race with you guys. First time I commentated, so I'll give it to the driver who I think's fine. To be honest with you, I couldn't keep up with the amount of overtakes there were anyway. It was every lap about 6 people overtaking each other. Crazy.
Yeah.
Did you catch me overtaking Connor?
Probably-
That's going on the highlight reel.
Probably not, but
Yeah, it was a good race.
No, yeah. But anyway, yeah, it was good.
It
So
was
it's
fun.
done.
Yeah.
Well,
I believe so.
I've got something to say anyway. But yeah, first season in OTL, it's just thank the drivers, everyone who competed, of course the commentators as well, Adam, all the season with Mitch, and the occasional substitutes like Mike and of course Skarma tonight as well. Really cool for especially. I mean, there's a few drivers that didn't like pull out on the attendance. Some only did one race and didn't really turn up, but it was quite a rough season. But anyways, it's like I'd say thanks to the drivers anyway who did pull through and did commit to it.
I concur with your statement, Jensen. It's been a blast.
Yeah.
I look forward to season 2, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean it was near the end of the game cycle anyway, as expected, but we're hoping next season we should be getting near enough full grids every race. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, out of all the
You're
leagues
gonna win
that
the title.
I was in, this has probably had the better attendance to the end of the game.
You know what? That's why when I look at it, fair enough. Some weeks we filled with a lot of reserves, but attendance is in there. And
See what the numbers are.
exactly, you know, and it's a good race each week. Whether it's kind of you coming from the back, or whether it's you and Nathan and Rocco.
That wasn't the plan today.
It probably wasn't the plan for you, but when it did happen, you probably knew you'd make it through.
I wasn't so sure. I was not very quick round here today.
Do you know what? When I was sitting behind you, I was thinking to myself, he's kind of just playing. Is he just actually not that fast round here?
No, because I fucking... Oh, the reason I was late is I woke up at 8 o'clock. I was like, oh, fuck. So, I had to sort myself out in quality and then crashed and broke my wing so I couldn't do a lap. So I was just retired.
So now that's dedication. Everybody needs to hear that. He wakes up at 8 o'clock. He's had an afternoon nap and then he just jumps on the races.
And
You weren't
wins.
nothing.
No, I was just up early. Just fucking asleep, so I went doing nothing.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, fair enough.
Good plan, man.
Fair share. No, it's
If
been
it
a
works
pleasure
like that every week, you'll do it again.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure having you guys every week. Hopefully you're all going to be here for season 2. We're going to put some shit out.
Do you know when that'll be?
I'm thinking give it a month, so start of August.
Should I get used to the game a bit?
Yeah, give every. I want to give myself a bit of time because I'm going with no track for manual gears. But we need to work out the damage model and what sort of damage to run and the penalty system. Because now running into the back of someone isn't just that person getting damage, it's the person, it's say it's me on you, Connor, you getting damage and your race could be ruined. So
Yeah.
we're going to take a bit of time and make sure everything's set.
It's pretty much turned upside down for like how bad it affects drivers' races. So if you were going to go in the back of someone, like you would lose a bit of your wing damage to be able to repair that, but you can't repair like any diffuser damage or anything.
It's probably better to crash into someone.
I mean, if somebody wants to take somebody else out on purpose to help the constructors battle, it's easily done. You know what I mean? If I'm teammates with Mike and he says, right, go and hit Jensen, blow his diffuser, we'll get the constructors, that's it, it's done.
Some interesting tactics.
I mean, it could be.
I will write them down.
Maybe I've just given Hart an idea for next week.
Revenge.
Yeah,
Why are we looking at me?
Oh dear.
Scum, you can end the stream if you want, mate, or have you already done
Thanks,
that?
mate. No, congratulations to Connor for winning today, and to getting driver of the day from the comms box. Great race, and we shall see you all for the next one next season at some point.
There you go, see you next season. Sweet.
There you go.
Okay, you doing that, Paul?
That's alright, mate. Hold on.
Thank you.
Let me.
See you guys.
Medical mixed dairy.